The next funny thing, the test environment had real data. That's very interesting, and it generally happens. Why? People just want to copy paste the production data for ease of testing. Welcome to my YouTube channel where you regularly see new content on data privacy, and we are going to talk about test environments that catch up with real data, actually have real data. So this is a test system. The purpose is only testing, quality assurance, development of new features, reboots, patch implementation that can bring reboots, forced reboots, right? Temporary usage. So what organizations do is that they create a separate environment where they apply their new patches, where they check their new softwares, and if there are any bugs, they get caught there. Many organizations also make the mistake that they put the production data copied into the test environment as it is backup and recover there. Makes it easy to test. That's what they feel. It becomes easy to troubleshoot, easy to debug, and easy to test. And to some extent, it is correct. Because if the live data is there, then the developers understand it becomes easier with respect to what the data is and how is it going to work. Now, but the challenge is, and of course, there is an assumption that it stays internally. It is a developer, right? Internal systems, so there's no concern. It's with internal developers who are working on it. Sometimes even for troubleshooting, you would need production data. But there are challenges. The challenge is that the test environment is generally weak. Weak in the sense that it's low on resources. So in IT, your processing power and memory, it's low in test environments. Access is broader. Maybe there is no access control also. Any developer, anyone who wants to make a patch, anyone who thinks, can test it. Patches generally need to be approved before they go to production. But if a team has been assigned to develop a patch and they just want to test it, they'll grab the test environment. They have unlimited access to it, which can become a problem. Also because test environments are generally not monitored. The hard truth is that the real data quietly spreads, gets into the test environment and spreads. There are multiple copies available for test and development on multiple systems, and therefore everything gets stuck. You get into problems. Those problems need to be solved at the earliest. Organizations miss out on the fact that testing also needs governance, and that's very important. You cannot just put production data and start testing. You need to mask it. You should have a separate algorithm. Even if you want to copy production data, let it be, but there has to be an algorithm to mask that data so that the real data is not exposed. If you think for troubleshooting and all you still need it, then the level of governance that you put on your production should be same as the level of governance that you put on your test environment so that people feel safe working with you. The life cycle of data is important. DPDP also says, I don't care, production, non-production, shadow copy, this, that. For me, any data that is available with you has to be taken care of properly. Your accountability, your responsibility, your exposure returns needs to be the same with all level of data that you have in your organization. Mature organizations use safe testing data. They mask it. They use synthetic data. They give a very, very, very controlled access to the data that they have, which is important. And then therefore, the test data does not impact any privacy norms, does not impact any privacy violations. Just make sure that your convenience does not take over governance. Production copies are easy, best, easy to troubleshoot. In quick asking of testing quickly, you need something quickly. You can't create data for testing, but you need to make sure that controls are also there. Don't make testing of software and patches a data exposure risk for an environment. Be very careful about it. So that's about testing environments with real data. You need to be extremely careful. If you can't mask them, if you need real data, the level of governance with test environment has to be same as the level of governance with production environment. If you like the content of this video, please press the bell and the like icon, subscribe to my channel, and share your feedback in the comment section. Thank you.